Hi everyone, this is Lisa Marie. Remember, links to everything are in the video description. Right away, I'm doing color swatches of markers and colored pencils that I'll use in a moment. And don't worry about reading my sloppy writing. All colors are listed in the video description. This super useful color planning page lets me look at a small image of the drawing I'll color to help me brainstorm hues and plan ahead. Today, I'm planning a Triadic Color scheme, which is a really fun scheme. That's why I wrote have fun for my goal on the planning page. And the side note is that it's okay to use white. Once my full-size coloring page is all set and taped down, I'll jump in with Ohuhu markers for a nice rich layer of color. After the markers, I'll put colored pencils over them. As I mentioned, this color scheme is triadic. This is a wonderfully easy and fun color scheme. Triadic is when you use 3 colors that are evenly spaced on the color wheel. I chose red-orange, blue-purple, and yellow-green. But one of the most popular triadic color schemes is blue, red, yellow. Triadic color schemes are very easy on the eye and pleasant to look at. It's less jarring or striking than complementary colors, but they're still quite vibrant, even if you use pale versions of the hues. This color scheme is super popular. Brands and artists often use triadic colors. For example, the Tide logo uses blue, red, yellow. A more subtle example is Vermeer's painting called The Milkmaid. Her outfit is yellow, blue, and red, and lighter versions of the hues are on the table. So that's another fantastic example. Here, I'm using red-orange in the rabbit's fur. It's a strong color and it's the central hue. The other 2 colors will be supporting it. They have a supporting role. That color planning page I used to brainstorm, and this coloring page are from my color scheme workshop. A fun and easy PDF you can download to master the 7 fundamental color schemes. The link's in the video description. I like using Ohuhu markers because they blend well, have rich colors, and I can color pencils over them. The pencils I'm using here are Prismacolor. They also blend very well, as you can see. I'll use the pencils to build the rabbit's textured fur and add a bit more depth to this image. I talk a lot more about using Ohuhu markers and color pencils in my other playlist, How to Color Like a Pro. You should go check it out if you're looking for coloring tutorials that look at coloring grayscale or realism. And I'm just going to be adding a few more layers of color here onto the rabbit's fur. You can just see how nicely the Prismacolor pencils blend right over the marker. And that's a really striking red-orange too. Once I add color in the rabbit's ear, you can get a better sense, I think, of how the colors look and play together. Triadic colors have the word tri, T-R-I, meaning 3. And it seems to work best when there's a good balance between these 3 colors. The main central color sets the mood, in this instance, that red-orange that I love on the rabbit. And the other 2 colors are the backup dancers, the accent colors. Here, that's the blue-violet and the yellow-green. Another way to affect these 3 colors is by adjusting their vibrance or saturation. If you lighten the colors, it can have a more soft appearance to be easy on the eyes. I actually do this when I add a layer of white pencil over these colors. If you don't want to download the entire color scheme workshop, by the way, you can only download this individual coloring page. The link for that will also be in the video description. Once I'm done with this beautiful soft white going over everything. I will get to work also on the background. I just wanted to have a nice sort of soft whiteness to the whole image, so I could get a better sense of how to tackle the background. The final touch is the gentle blue-violet. It won't be going over the whole area of the background, just a nice outline of the rabbit, pretty much. It should visually complement the blue-violet in the ear and the eye. And I will also go over this with white too. So the color scheme has an overall very soft, gentle look to it. But I mean, since the colors themselves are so vibrant, it still should look very nice. Should still have a lot of life in it, even with that white softening it. And you can see there I pull my hand away from the tip of the pencil. Subconsciously, when your hand is closer to the tip of a pencil, you press down harder, which makes the colors darker. So by pulling my hand away from the tip of the pencil, it's just a way to make sure that I don't press too hard and the color doesn't go down too dark. Again, I'm trying to go for a bit of a lighter, less saturated look of these colors, so it's kind of important to make sure I apply them the right way to get the look that I'm going for. But even with the softness, I mean, there's still just so much life in this color scheme. And I think it's because there's fantastic contrast between colors that are evenly spaced around the color wheel. Also, it's important, so I'll mention it again. When creating a work of art with triadic colors, choose one central or dominant color. Then use the other two hues to support it. This way the image isn't too busy. And the lighter hues, the more subtle the color scheme, it just makes it easier on the eye if you lighten or lessen the saturation a bit. Also, that white pencil helps smooth things over in the background, if you'll notice. It softens the color and it smooths the color. It's actually very useful. Next, I'll just do a few extra touches of highlight with my paint marker because I can't resist adding a few more details, especially those whiskers, some little stray hairs. Remember, I said in the notes it's okay to use white, and it absolutely is. It doesn't, take away from the color scheme, and it's fun. It's fun adding some extra touches and extra details. Why not? And after a few more details, that'll be it for today. Thank you for visiting me in the studio. Remember to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my next video, and stay creative. Bye!